Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Amphibia Season 2, Episode 12B called Return to Wartwood, and I have a clip for this one. I know, I'm sorry, this was supposed to come out yesterday along with the first half of Episode 12. I recorded the first half of Episode 12 yesterday, but I ended up uploading it today along with the second half. But I still want to do what I was also planning to do episode 13 of Amphibia today, because that was originally going to be for today, Monday, episode 13, but something else occurred. The final trailer for Fantastic Beast 3. And also that's the final trailer. So, and because this review is coming out today and not yesterday, and I feel bad, and the last two times I did Fantastic Beasts 3 trailer or anything like that, it's been, said, oh, copyright stuff like that. But this is the final trailer, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get lucky, and and I'm gonna talk through the trailer, like I did for the Sonic 2 final trailer. Obviously gonna leave some audio, the characters talking, because there's a point in the trailer, hearing them talking, seeing visuals and stuff like that. But that is if I have time. I think I have enough time for that, to do like a reaction review to it. If I don't, I don't. But I definitely want to get this second half of episode 12 done. So, and I think this should come out before midnight. Yeah, it should. Okay, so without any dilly-dallying, again, I'm sorry that this is coming out today, not yesterday, Sunday. This is coming out Monday. Sorry, but I have a clip for it, so that's cool. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, Return to Wartwood. We actually get alright, so, and Hopbox like, oh, we finally made it back to the valley of Wartwood. Oh, a pinch of manure. Can you feel the humidity, Anne? And Anne's hair is so poofy. It's so funny. But I was like, oh, is her hair gonna be like that all the time? But immediately afterwards, her hair is perfectly fine. And I like to keep things consistent, and and the humidity couldn't immediately have gone away. I'm sorry, like that was like way too fast. So, but and it was funny because Polly was actually in her hair, so that was actually pretty funny. And Sprig is like, sees the sign that says, oh, welcome back to Wartwood, and Sprig actually sings the song, which is actually kind of interesting. We always knew that the toads ruled over the valley, and the frogs were like the common people, the farmers and stuff like that, the shopkeepers. And now we see in Utopia, King Andreas and Lady Olivia, General Yunan, like the generals and the ladies and the knights and the royal guard and the king and the captains, because Marcy is the captain. Wait, no, sorry, no, she's a ranger. I'm sorry, she's a ranger of the night guard. The chief ranger, to be specific. So your rangers and night guards and stuff like that, that's Utopia. And Sprig actually sings a song about poverty. It's kind of funny, but also kind of like, that's interesting. And Sprig's a kid, so probably doesn't think too much about it. But I wonder what Hop kind of thinks about it, and maybe Anne, because Anne, even though she is 13 in this show, she was originally supposed to be written as 15 or 16, so she must have like known about poverty and stuff like this back in the Earth. So when she's hearing Sprig sing this song, I wonder what she's thinking about, because it's kind of interesting saying, oh, like the what was it, like oh, we live in poverty. That's literally what Sprig says. Like, oh, Wartwood, almighty Wartwood, we salute to thee while we live in poverty, something, and then it kind of cuts away from them. I think it's intentional. It cuts away from Sprig, gets to Mrs. Croaker saying, oh, hey, I know the annoying voice, because, Sprig is annoying. And then she rings the bell with her tongue. Oh, everyone, the planters are here, the planters back. And then, Sprig stops the song, because he arrived at Wartwood. So I'm like, that's interesting, that song. Again, I don't know the whole song. I didn't memorize the lyrics, but it's interesting. And then everyone's saying, everyone, like, oh, planters, you're back, you're back. And then, everyone's screaming, everyone. And Sylvia's like, Hoppy! And then he's like, Sylvia! And oh my goodness, I love it. And they're hugging each other. Oh, come here, city boy. And, it's like, oh, how are you? It's like, oh, I miss you so much. And then Sprig's like, sees, Felicia. Oh, hey, Felicia, who's Ivy's mother. Is Ivy around? And she's like, oh, Ivy had something better to do. And I see this person next to her. It looks like a fake head. I was like, okay, that might be Ivy. And then Sprig's like, wait, what? Like, she like went away? Like, she didn't come? Like, really? Like, to see her, are they dating? No, Ivy asked Sprig out, and then Sprig said yes, but they didn't go into, like, an official date. So, I don't know if they're boyfriend or girlfriend yet. Yeah, technically, they want to go on a date, they just haven't made it official. And obviously Ivy comes out like, oh, ambush, and she tackled Sprig, and then he's like, oh, Ivy, hi, and she's like, oh, hey, you, and then it's like, oh, I still find it kind of weird that Sylvia is Ivy's grandmother, and she's saying hop hop, and Ivy is Sylvia's granddaughter, and she's saying Sprig. Sprig is the grandson of Hop Hop. This just seems so weird. There needs to be a split somewhere, but I don't know if they're ever gonna do that, but who knows? Maybe Hop Hop and Sylvia can just date and not get married, or maybe Sprig and Ivy might stay friends, best friends, and they move on to different people. Maybe Sprig will actually get to be with Maddie, but his choice, like, not by force, but actually his choice. But I love Ivy, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I don't know if they actually ever thought about it, like, in the show. Who knows? But they're all like, oh, and then Sprig and Ivy could get off each other, like, everyone's staring. And then oh, I forgot, Loggle, he say, oh, hey, Anne, did you find a way back to your world? And then Anne's like, a little bit, but we don't have, like, the full grasp of the situation, but we're whittling at it. And Loggle's like, oh, that wood pun was for me. He's like telling a stranger. And oh, I love Wally. Remember, he's like, oh, hey, Plantis, this is so good to see you. I definitely didn't see you on your trip. And Polly's like, oh yeah, sure, Wally. He's like, and he just walked away. I wonder if the mayor knows, because the mayor's rich, so he must know about Ribbervale, but who knows? But remember from Ribbervale, from was it Swamp and Sensibility? He's like rich, and his like father's rich. So I love that callback. So he's back in Wartwood. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then and then Mayor Toadstool comes in. He's like hitting Toadie, and he's like hitting him, and he's like, ow, ow, ow. They kind of redeemed Mayor Toadstool. Now he's doing stuff like this. I know he's a jerk, but don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, so, and then is it, the mayor had kind of a point. This is still business hours. We can talk up to the planters after business hours. We still gotta work. And okay. And it's like, oh, we can talk about, like, while we're doing dinner at Stumpy's. Let's all eat together, kind of like as a town. Oh, that's pretty nice. I forgot who said that. And then Hop's like, I can't wait for some authentic swamp cooking. Newtopia was great, very fancy, but the authentic swamp cooking, I can't wait. And then Stumpy like says, oh, I can't wait for that Newtopian handpick. Oh, thanks for picking up for me. And immediately Hop and Polly start sweating. And if you guys were wondering from episode 1 to season 2, episode 1A, how Hop and Polly got the flagon, and Sprig and Anne were just on like the roof, kind of they weren't even waiting for Hop and Polly. They were just chilling on the roof. So I find it kind of interesting. We actually got to see how, not necessarily how they got the flagon, but before they met up with Anne and Sprig. And I just find that kind of funny. And then they're obviously sweating. It's like, oh, we're all gonna meet up anyway. Like, let's all, you can bring the presents. And you're like, oh, I got this, I got that. And then Sprig's like, presents? And it's like, well, what's going on, Sprig? And then and Hop-Up's like, great idea, Mrs. Crocker. And then Polly's like, oh, Hop-Up, I'm so sleepy from the long road trip. I'm gonna go to bed. And then Hop-Up is like, you're like, oh, of course, my sweet little angel. Okay, let's go. And then he grabs like Sprig and Polly to like come into the wagon, and then he's like, okay, I guess we'll see you later. Everyone goes back to their daily thing, and then they're like knocking on the floor to find something, and I find this really mean. She kisses Michelangelo and then throws him like to find what she's looking for. I don't like that. Don't throw your snails. Don't throw them. Leave them alone. And then and it's like, hey Sprig, do you want to take this? And Sprig's like, no, this is all you. And it's like, okay, what the heck is going on here? And I'm with Anne, like, what's going on? And Hop-Up next on the floor, there's like a secret compartment. Oh, here it is. And then Polly's like, oh hey guys, remember when Hop-Up and I went to go get the wagon? Oh, we were all telling everyone we're gonna go to Newtopia to find Anne a way home. And Mrs. Croker's like, she wanted to pick up a new romance novel for her, the In the Heat of the Swamp, like, was like volume 2 or something. And then it also, and everyone wanted stuff. They didn't have to do that, so that's kind of interesting. But they all promised them that they get them gifts. And he's like, oh, we kept the list and we put it in a secret compartment so we wouldn't forget it, and then we forgot it. and it's like, what? And Sprig's taking a look at the list, and then I'll hop up on Polly's like, okay, what are we gonna do to lie? Or even Polly's like, oh, I'm so sorry, you guys, please forgive me. It's like, don't worry, you're a little baby. Don't worry. And Hop, oh, I can't believe you're so irresponsible. And then Hop's like, we can find a way to bury this. I'm immediately thinking the music box. What is he hiding with that? Oh, jeez. But he's like, okay, I think we can find a way to bury this situation, this problem. And it's like, lying will only make it worse. And Sprig's like, we have to lie. And it's like, preach. Wait, what? And then I love this. He's like, Ivy wanted me. I guess asked Hop and Polly to ask me to get her a Utopian Sun red shell to match with my, what was it, crystal blue moon shell. Remember that from season 1? I would love for Sprig to, because remember Sprig got her that sap, but maybe he could have gotten her that shell. Maybe that could have been another episode. Man, is it a missed opportunity? Not for me to to get mad at it. Like it's important for the story. I just think that would have been like really cool and very sweet, because that drawing actually looked pretty nice. And then she's like, and we had to lie. I was gonna think I don't care about her if I didn't get her that shell. Which is funny because that blue moon shell was meant for Ivy in the first place, but Ivy gave it back to Sprig saying, hey, I'm gonna put it on your door so every time I see it I can come to your place. And Sprig like, yeah, sure, I'll keep it. And Ivy's kind of saying like, oh, maybe I can get like a shell this time. Oh man, no, she doesn't get a shell. But it is what it is. Hop and Polly forgot. Sprig totally would have gotten it if he was in the loop of this. But maybe Hop kept it in his pocket, but who knows? What happens next? All right, is it like, and you have to help me? Our relationship is gonna be over then it begins, because remember they didn't do that first date thing, and it's like, fine, I'll do it for Spivey. No way, and letting that ship sink. That's funny. And I call back to season 1 where she's like, well, we're gonna call them Sprig Ivy, but it's actually Spivey. It's the official ship name. And then is it okay? Like, we gotta figure it out. Then they go to the house, and this is where this is. And they're basically talking. Is it like, oh, fire question mark, and like a present? And he's like, and then Sprig's like, hey, like, I actually have an idea. Hey, how about this book? Or even Anne's like, hop. We had to make sure that we want an accident to cause the presents to go kablooey. We make like fake presents, but we don't want anyone to get hurt. And Sprig's like, hey, I got this book. We can summon something to, like, you know, to like to you know, get rid of the presence. And Hopup's like, is this book made out of skin? Where did you even get it? And Sprig's like, Maddie gave it to me. And Polly's like, oh, that's nice. So Sprig and Maddie kind of hang out. I wish it was kind of on screen, but it's fine. Like, you know, the main focus is the end of the show. Maybe if it was Sprig's show, it would have showed more of Ivy and Maddie. But who knows? And, you know, and Hopup's like, I'm looking at, the Chickalisk. Like, you know, it can be summoned to any place. It's very old. It, like, you know, loves gold objects. It doesn't attack unless it's provoked. And, like, you know, it doesn't eat frogs, actually. And, like, and Hopup's like, this thing sounds kind of perfect. What do you think, kids? And it's like, yeah, sure. And Paul's like, I'll be upset if we didn't use it. He said, okay, come on, let's do it. The ingredients. We had to get like a ram horn or something. And oh my goodness. This place looks interesting. And they're all running like, ah. I'm assuming, Never mind. Forget it. I was kind of thinking about something, but it's fine. It's fine. And so, okay, we had to get like this ram, the horn. We had to get some cursed obsidian, and this is actually from the trailer. And you know, this like kraken thing grabs them. Oh, we gotta get some candles. And Polly's like, I love how Polly's in the cart. That's not in the ritual. And it's like, don't worry, it's a thing. Ooh, campfire. And like Lago was there, like, ah. And oh my goodness, no wearing robes. And Hop was like, play the forbidden note. And Sprig plays the forbidden note. Oh, that's so funny. It's corrupted music and like, and it summons it and it's like, and Hop Up's like, who wants Stumpies? And he just walk away from it. And the Chickalisk is on the mountain. Uh-oh. And I love this look. Stumpies, welcome presents. Oh, and welcome back to planters and presents. Take care with the presents. Let's see what we can find here. Maddie, Chuck, Lago, Mrs. Croker, Felicia, Albus, and probably talking to Sylvia, which is nice. Lago's playing his accordion. Mayor Toadstool, Gertrude? I forgot her name. Stumpy, Hop, Sprig and Ivy. I think she has a name, but I forgot. And so, and I really like this. Stumpy's has like a nice look to it. Is it the same look in Lily Pad Thai? Maybe, maybe not. I don't have like a side-by-side shot, so I'm not sure. But it does look really cool and very welcoming. Unlike the first Stumpy's. Oh no, that look bad. And look at all these gold presents. Ooh. I like the sign. It looks really nice. It's not and also presents. And wait, I love this part. He's like, I like tulips, and then I grew tulips, and Mrs. Corey's like, you don't say. And then somebody's like, hey, Hopadiah, like, what about those presents? Like, I'm itching for that handpick, but not literally, I can't feel anything. And I just love the lighting and with like from the fire, it looks very detailed. Hopup's like, presents seem like an end of night thing. Why rush it? And I love this. Sprig is actually talking about his like thing with the Ant Queen. Remember from Marcy the Gates? And I love that. The Ivy's kind of listening to Sprig. I found it really sweet. And I'm so spitting acid. I'm only allowing this because I think Sprig is supposed to be like a poisonous frog, so maybe acid like doesn't affect him. I'm only like I'm assuming that, so I'm allowing that. And I love this because like I was like, oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I could have gone with you. And I'm really glad you got me that red Utopian sun shell. And I just want to play this right here.
It's our shell. I'm really happy you found me one. Frog, finally.
But I love this because he's like, oh, it's just a shell, right? At the end of the day, and Ivy's like, it's our shell. I'm really glad you picked one for me. And I'm like, oh. And Sprig's like, oh, it's finally because like the Chickalisk came. It's coming. And oh my goodness, I love the song. Chickalisk is it coming? And look at this thing. And Meredith is from the trailer shot. I was like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. It's from this episode. And then, somebody's like, what the heck is that thing? And then Maddie's like, oh, that's the Chickalisk. It's the storm bear, and it's an honor to meet him, before he kills us. And then the planet's like, oh no, who could have predicted this? And Anne's like, don't overdo it. And he's like, oh, presents, I love presents, thank you guys. And then Anne's like, what is he saying? And Maddie's like, I don't know. His language is written before any written history. Like, no, it hasn't been documented because he's like so old. And then he's eating the presents, and Polly's like, oh no, he's eating the presents. And Hop-Pop's like, we should probably let him finish, for him to go away. And I love Ivy's like, no, she goes on like a table. No, you guys did something nice for us, and we let this chicken get away with this, like for the planters, And Sprig's like, no, Ivy. And Anne's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am. I told you so. And they're like, they're throwing stuff at him. What the heck? I'm Loggle. I don't like this, like, whelp consider me provoked. I don't know, I felt that was kind of modern. This is supposed to be like an ancient thing. I don't know, that kind of felt weird. But maybe it's just me. But I love like the chick, he just caused like a tornado. And I love it how Sprig caught Ivy. Oh, so sweet. And then Anne's like, for Wartwood. Everyone's like tackling it, and Anne's like, wait, we gotta stick together. Who knows what this thing can do? And I was like, why is it called Chickalisk? Chicken Basilisk, because he has like stone vision, so he like turns everyone to stone. Oh my goodness. And then and then Maddie's kind of excited because magic, and Sprig's like, Ivy, Maddie, can you cure them? Oh yeah, sure, I think I have enough. She just grabbed out of nothing. Have a pouch or something. But she's like, I'm sure I have enough cure for everyone, probably. And Sprig's like, good enough. Like, for what? And she's curing everyone. Like, he's hugging against this dude. He's like, you have beautiful eyes. Okay, that's sweet. And he's like, oh, we gotta surround it. Anne's blocking the stone vision with his sword. And like, I don't like this, but he's like, come on. I've seen you around town. This is a stone statue. You shouldn't have been surprised. You should. Oh, wait, it's stone. Yes, it's stone. And I love how Wally has the boom shrimps. Like, aim for the eyes, children. And I love this, how they're working together. And then I love how Hop-Pop punched it, and Sylvia like, whoosh, like slashed it across its eye. I love that. And it just healed itself, and then poof, and it just incinerated like the presence. But I also love this. I loved how both Anne and Mayor Toadstool went in front of the citizens. Because Mayor Toadstool cares about the town. And I love that. And burns the presents. And like this. Because Mayor Toadstool grabbed Toadie. Oh, because he's stone. And even Anne's like, oh, great idea, Mayor. Using Toadie's stone body to like deflect against the the fire. And Mayor Toadstool's like, he was stone all the time? You were willing to burn him? I don't know. I just, I love him. I hate him. It's very complicated. And, I kind of like this, but, Archie, the spider, like, kind of was webbing across, like, the Chickalisk's mouth, but it was, like, on fire. He should have been burned. See, just stuff like that, just kind of, and then I was kind of nervous, and Maddie like unstones Toady, and this is Anne's like, this thing is unbeatable, and Mary Toad's like, nothing's unbeatable, like everyone check a list formation. This is funny, but it's also very stupid because like Toad's like, we have a formation for that, sir. And Mary Toad's like, we have a formation for everything, but Maddie said, well, unless they matched it actually, but when they need practice for that. Well, actually, no, actually, I'll talk about it a little bit. And everyone like like does like the chickalesque formation, and I just want to play this right here. I thought this is very sweet. But I just found it really sweet of how he's like, come on, Anne, because Mayor Toadstool accepted her as a member of the community, as one member of the town, and like like jumps up. I think it might be part of her powers, but maybe not. And I just love how it just kind of looks like it, and it actually says that like, okay, this is just offensive, you guys. So I think because it kind of makes sense why it would be offensive because he had no practice doing this, but I think it just copied the formation of the chickalesque. Because I'm like, Maddie said like, is this older than any written history? Then why would you have a formation? It's funny, but it's also dumb. But I think they just were copying the shape of it, so it's fine. And it's was it chickalesque out? Oh, like cock-a-doodle-doo, and it just left the mark. And it was like, oh yay, we did it. Oh, oops. Oh, wait. Let me, okay, I'll just leave it right there. And this is a good shot to end it with, for clips. And, everyone's cheering, and then, oh, we did it. And then, Mrs. Croker says, like, but the chicken thing burned the presents you worked so hard to get us. I was like, yeah, if we only fought harder. Oh yeah, we feel so bad, and everyone seems nervous and kind of looks at them, and then Polly and Polly's like, I'm sorry everyone, Hop and I forgot about the gifts we promised you. It was like, when they just dropped them. Oh, the nerve of it all. Like, and like, and then Mary told us like, oh, I can't believe it. Like, oh, classic typical planters coming into town unannounced, lying, deceiving, putting the entire town in danger. And Mary told us like, I missed it. I can't believe it. And I was like, and then and Hop's like, you guys are mad that we summoned in like an elder god to cover up the presents we lost and we forgot it. And then Sadie's like, oh, it's like a typical episode, like a typical thing for you guys to learn a valuable lesson, learn more morals, and do something you regret, and you'll learn and grow from it. And Sprig is like, oh, okay, and Sprig's saying, oh, we're sorry, and Sprig's like going to Ivy, I'm really sorry I didn't get you that shell, please, I'm sorry. And then Ivy gives him a little punch in the shoulder, like, yo, come on, dummy, like, Sprig, come on, it's just a shell. Like, I think what Ivy means, like, I didn't want you to go through all of this trouble, like, to summon this thing. If you would have told me this is what you're gonna do, I was like, dude, it's fine. Like, maybe we might go to Utopia together someday. She doesn't exactly say that, but she does say this. You can make it up to me by going on a date. Yeah, they haven't had their first date yet. And she gives him a little kiss on the cheek. And that was really nice because remember from the shut-in, Ivy gave a Sprig a kiss on the cheek in that story, which I found was very sweet. And we actually got an official kiss on the cheek from Ivy to Sprig. Now we need Sprig to give that to Ivy to make it like even. Well, I mean not even, but just to be more sweet. And then Sprig's like, ah, and like, and he's frozen, and it's like, ee, and then Polly's like, and come on, let's go. And Polly just has to drag Anne, and I love this. Sprig like faints. And but not faints, but he's frozen like in the excitement, and Maddie just throws one of those curses that unstones you, but it doesn't work because he's been stunned, by Ivy, and that's the end of the episode. Okay, I give this a 80. It was great. Unlike the first half, which I think gave like 100 to, like Night Drivers, I thought that was like perfect. This was just great. It was great. So in total, episode 12, I give it a 90. It was a straight like you 90%. It was fantastic. It was an A. You know, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't an A plus, but it was an A. You know, for first half 100, second half 80, so 90. This was like a 90 in total for episode 12. And oh wait, yeah, episode 12. The Night Drivers, yeah, and everyone, we're back in Wartwood. Some stuff. Sprig has this ancient spellbook from Maddie's that can come into play. We're back in Wartwood. We get back to the characters. Ivy and Sprig are gonna go on a date. Is that gonna be in this season? Who knows? Maddie doing more spell stuff. That's pretty cool. Mayor Toadstool, kind of being a little bit more protective of the town. He's still a jerk, but he's more protective of the town. We got to see Ivy's mom. We got to see Ivy. We got to see Sylvia interact with Hop Hop. Felicia with Sprig. We got to see Wally and Loggle and Stumpy and Mayor Toadstool, Toady a little bit. So it was pretty cool to see all these characters like interact and stuff. And we're back in Wartwood. Hop Hop saying we buried the situation. Oh, the box. See, but I'm not gonna talk about the episode titles because that was his own video thing I did. So, but if you watched that, you know what episode. Oh my. But again, sorry for the delay, even though it was like a day delay. So, my apologies. But I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I might have mentioned it in the first half, but I reached 41 subscribers, so thank you for my 41st subscriber. I really, really appreciate it. So, everyone keep on subscribing and hit the notification bell. Give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys. Yeah, but possibly later today. I had to see for the final trailer for Fantastic Beasts 3. So for the trailer, reaction and review. Hopefully it gets through. Just hoping, but who knows. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright. Bye.